Hey, welcome back.
Hey. So we went ahead and finished up the tracking parts. Now you gotta go. Now you gotta go attack these guys.
Who are these chumps?
Shadow Carja. Oh no, that's right. They're not Shadow Carja. They're the Ossarum.
Is this how your people usually greet each other?
Alright, yeah. So kind of like a mini boss fight with just a bunch of dudes. Ooh.
There's no parry system.
Dude, it's not Metal Gear Rising.
I love that. Oh.
But yeah, so hold on. I wanted to tell a story since we got reminded of it when we were in intermission. So I was visiting my hometown this past week. Oh, wait, okay. I was visiting my hometown and my car, my car is a piece of shit because it's old. Ooh, and so. Oh, there, he's fucking your world. But yeah, so my car's old, and I was an hour out of town. My hometown's 4 hours away from here, and so my radiator blows as I'm going over the mountain, and so.
Oh, so you're like already trying to get away from your town.
Yeah, I was already on my way back to Charlotte. So my radiator blows, and I have a choice. I can either let the guy tow it for free to the closest mechanic shop, and I might be trapped in a town I don't know, an hour away from home, or I can pay $100 to have him. It was $130 to tow it over the mountain, an hour back to my town to one of my dad's friends, in back in my hometown, who's worked on my car before.
I think it's calling in machines.
Yeah.
So we so they what the hell's it? Oh, I think there's a turret somewhere, by the way. I think. You might want to go look for that.
I feel like the focus would tell me, right?
Maybe. I think it's up there. I think you might do. Oh, there's Sawtooth? I think that's what's actually here. It is indeed a Sawtooth. Oh no, it's a Ravager.
Oh, I haven't dealt with Ravager. Oh.
Okay, so it gets towed over there, and here's where small town problem number 1 comes in. I lived in a small town, and what they can do is if they want to take an early lunch or something, or an early day, like they want to be like, yep, 3 o'clock, feel like just going home. They do. They didn't take out down the open sign, didn't take down anything, just.
Oh, so they just full on.
They just left.
Book.
Yeah, they
just.
Oh,
there's 2 of them.
Yeah, they just left, and they left every sign that they were there. So like, oh yeah, you can take their cannon and blow them away with it.
I'm trying.
Oh yeah, you can't roll with the cannons.
Ah, that's a great fact.
But yeah, so they so that first day where my car blew up, I didn't even have someone look at it because he wasn't even there. Then
Get wrecked.
The next day, the guy wasn't gonna finish it until the day after. So I already am 3 days in the hole for like working all that shit, or 2.5 essentially.
Yeah.
But yeah, it makes it so much easier. But so then, the day it's getting fixed, I call my dad, and my dad's like, yeah, he doesn't take credit cards, so you'll have to find some other way to pay him. And the only way for my mom, who was helping me pay for it, was able to send me money. I had to open up a bank account for her to send me money through the bank account, which meant I couldn't get the money until the next day because I just opened up the account.
Austin.
Yep.
That's the shittiest situation.
Right?
Okay, so at first
and the whole time my bosses are like, "Yo, when you coming back? When you coming back? When you coming back?" Because it's Amazon Prime Week and they're getting fucked.
I can't believe we even got time off for that.
Well, there's some bits of leather you wanna. Oh yeah, you probably.
No, listen here. I want this thing first.
Oh cool, limited spreading. That means we can get the Shadow Carja sling.
Yes. So when you told me you were trapped, I was like, well, it can't be as bad as when I was trapped in Chicago by myself.
You got trapped in Chicago?
I never told you that?
No.
Okay, so my uncle was getting married, and I was like, I gotta be there. So remember when I went to New York, Vegas?
Yeah.
So I went to Vegas, and I was supposed to go to New York right after Vegas.
Yeah.
And it just didn't happen because Southwest had canceled every flight to LaGuardia Airport
Yeah.
only because it was cloudy out.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was cloudy out, and like this is like a layover flight in Chicago,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Sorry, we can't do anything for you."
Mm-hmm.
But like JFK and like all the other, any flight going to LaGuardia, it was canceled, and I just wanted to die.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, well, now we're flagged. Thanks a lot, Austin.
Ah, no, they're cool dudes. I hope. Anyway, I was trying to download a podcast for later tonight, and then just decided to just start playing. They literally just cancel all the fights for like essentially no reason.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
It cleared up, by the way.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the clouds did?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet. So how long were you trapped in Chicago for?
I was trapped in Chicago for 3 hours. I was, if I had wanted to actually get to New York, I would have to have waited all weekend to get onto a flight.
Where'd you go instead?
I went to Raleigh instead.
Oh, okay.
Because it was like, I'm pretty sure everyone would understand that, why I did not go to the wedding.
Yeah, definitely.
What the fuck am I looking for?
I don't know, use the focus.
I did. It's like tripod.
Oh, go look to your right. It's up there. You want to go up there. No, this is the scraps of leather.
Those rocks
Oh,
are shattered.
I guess now you gotta examine those rocks.
Those look like Vanguard weapons. There's no blood on them. Versus men didn't fight back.
Is that really what it means, or were they just really bad at fighting?
Both.
It's telling me to turn in. Like over there.
Dude, so I'm just looking for podcasts for tonight, and I was downloading some My Dad Wrote a Porno podcast, right?
Yeah.
Apparently I haven't watched it, but they apparently had fucking Elijah Wood on one of their shows for like season 2. That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently he was like talking to them about
You
it.
want to know what I want the last podcast on the left to do?
What's that?
I want them to do the Zodiac Killer.
Yeah, I think that's one they briefly mentioned in one of their early episodes, but they haven't done a lot about him.
They mentioned the Zodiac Killer during Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, they done. I think they do a lot of mentions of Zodiac Killer, but they haven't actually done Zodiac because that's probably one of the ones that's gonna be longer. They've been doing the Oklahoma City one that's been pretty interesting. It's like a 5-part series so far.
Stone there.
That's good to know because like I need to listen to something while playing like games like Overwatch and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I've caught up on Game Grumps' Paper Mario Let's Play.
Oh, 1,000 Year Door.
Oh yeah, it's hilarious.
I started watching and I watched the first episode, but I didn't want to watch anymore because I didn't want to spoil myself for 1,000 Year Door because I hear it's the best Paper
okay,
Mario.
so as I'm watching it, it is
Yeah.
the best Paper Mario. I think you would be frustrated with it.
Oh, you do you?
Yeah, there are some things about the game. Like, okay, so you know how the timing like feels off in the first game?
Yeah.
They like fix things like that.
These leather
Yeah.
And like they acknowledge that, you know, if it's always a little off when you're trying to do it.
Yeah.
That can't be.
But there was something that I saw today. Oh, there's so much backtracking in each level.
Yeah.
Like
she was
a
unrecognizable.
lot of backtracking, and I
Oh,
think you
wow.
would hate it.
Another body in
Oh, well, I guess we'll see.
around the same
No, Austin, I'm talking like, you know where you first enter a map
Mhm.
and then you get all the way to the last part of the map?
And then you have to
There's
immediately
one
go-
point of the game that you have to go back and forth 3 times.
Jesus.
Take another
That's a
look.
bit wild.
If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong.
I just hate wasting time.
So
Right.
I also started listening to I've been listening to 2 different D&D podcasts. I've been listening to Heroes and Halfwits, which is pretty decent. The Game Master's not my favorite, but it's still a fun show, especially like with all the, you know, Achievement Hunter people and, you know, plus Gus and Griffin. But then I've also been listening to The Adventure Zone, which is one from the guys. I don't know if you know. Okay, hold on. Yeah, so look at your quest. So we got 2 right now. We can either do the next one in Aaron's quest, or we can do Maker's End.
I'm sick of this guy. This guy's a loser.
I think they're both in the same direction, but I don't know. So our next quest is all.
My
Oh
God.
yeah, that's right. This is a long trek. It's all the way to the top of that map. Yeah. Oh, this. Okay, so this is the big next story point. So we have 10 minutes. Mike, I need you to get to that point in the map in 10 minutes. I want you to know, it's plausible, because I actually but near the end there, you'll have, if you do what I do, which is why I literally just grabbed a horse and just ran past.
Austin, there's been nothing for miles. I haven't even run into like a robot.
Well, here, go to your map.
You think I could live?
Do it.
but wait, if I die, I get spawned back to a campfire.
I mean, the quest is already done. Oh, well, you're trapped now unless you can fast travel. You're not gonna be able to scale down this mountain.
You calling me out?
I am calling you out. You cannot scale down the mountain. You are certainly going to die.
Damn it! I thought I was gonna live, Austin. I think I saw a little bit of worry on your face.
I did see. I was like, he might actually live through that fog, but it was just slightly too far.
No, I think it was just because I was at half health.
I was also saying, I was thinking that as well. Like, you was gonna knock out almost all your health if you had full. But so I've also been, like I said, I think last episode, I've been watching My Hero Academia. I really like that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just really, it's just a fun, like, sort of thing. I guess because it's not super fucking serious yet. You know, it's all kind of, oh, dead.
Okay, that was bad placement.
Yeah, it's all like goofy hero stuff. Like the fact the main character, when he gets his power, he can't control it. So every time he like attacks, he like breaks his arms and legs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think that adds something to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because at first I thought it was that the idea was that he was a hero who had no powers.
So wait, he does have powers?
He does. He gets power from he gets a power from somebody, but he can't control it, and it's so strong that it like destroys his body when he uses it. Like there's a point where they're doing a bunch of like entrance like physicals, essentially, like physical tasks. And one of them's throwing a baseball, but you're supposed to use all your superpower, and he can't control it, and like if he uses it all out with just like his whole arm, he'll just break his entire arm.
That sounds hot, man.
So what he does is he throws the ball, and he puts all of his power into his one finger. So as the ball's leaving his finger, it just flies the fuck away, and he's just left with one broken finger.
Okay, so he broke his body part, but in a smart way.
Yeah. He was able to make it so he only broke like a tiny part of his body rather than like
an arm.
Yeah, when he first uses the power, he breaks his whole leg jumping, and then his whole arm like punching. Boar and turkey in the river.
That was a mistake by them. Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, the boars take 2 hits. I think 3 actually.
Well, that's 2 snap draws right there.
And a rabbit.
Well, that rabbit's mine. You know what? Okay, so I think other than like One Piece and like DBS, like, I feel as though those animes for me run on nostalgia. You seeing this right now?
Yep. We're totally Skyriming this.
I feel as though those animes for me run on nostalgia, which is understandable because like I lived off of those animes.
Because
like,
you've been watching them for so long at this point.
Oh shit, dude. Okay, that was
Skid smash.
That was a time to be alive.
Yep.
But like, oh, dude, I don't know, man. I can't get into shows with like hyperactive powers like that anymore.
Oh, can you not?
No, I can't. Like, I'm super into slice of life animes. It's not even funny.
Yeah. I will admit, it is very much like, it's almost like, what's it called? One Punch Man. It's very similar to that.
One Punch!
But it's a more serious thing. It's also got that, you know, it's got the anime school mentality, you know, where the trope I actually don't like anymore. I'm really tired of like the, you know, anime school and anime tournaments. Those are 2 tropes I cannot stand anymore, because every anime does it. Like, think about, I can name off probably 5 animes off the top of my head that have had a tournament of some kind, as well as like 5 more that have like the anime school mentality to it.
Mm-hmm. Now, are you saying slice of life animes with
no, just
with the tournament, or just
animes in general? Yeah. Okay. Like how my like the fact that, you know, just that trope is so overused, and it's one reason why.
Well, you gotta forgive like Dragon Ball Z with that, because like they are literally a fighting like tournament.
Yeah.
They were based
also
off of that.
They were also the trope maker. They were like one of the first animes to be like
there's
a tournament.
fireplace now that I'm already been dead. Bastards.
Yeah, like I give DBZ more leeway since it was like one of the first ones to do it. Mm-hmm. But and like Yu Yu Hakusho was one of the first ones to do a major tournament. But things like Fairy Tail, I don't know. I don't know. Fairy Tail's got a weird thing. One Piece has a tournament in it. Naruto had a tournament in it.
Naruto's had like 17 tournaments, okay? One Piece has only had like 1.
Yeah, Fairy Tail had 2, I think. My Hero Academia has a tournament in it. I'm trying to think what other ones. I mean, Gundam Build Fighter is all about tournaments, except with tiny little
Yo,
robots.
shout out to Zoids.
Dude, Zoids. Oh, Zoids. Not Chaos Century. Zoids. Which one's the one with Liger Zero? Is it Legacy?
Well, we know it's Zoids.
Yeah. It's the Zoids with the white Liger instead of the blue one.
Oh my god!
Fast travel.
Austin, are we out of time?
We're at 16 minutes.
Okay, I can get enough time to get back to that one. Oh wait, actually, Austin, I got a fireplace.
Yep, that you did. Yeah. Let's see, and I could probably name off like let's name off a couple animes that have like the school mentality.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, there is you. Oh, that's also a tournament anime.
But like, wait, it needs the tournament to actually continue having the series.
Well, yeah, because what else is it gonna be?
Yeah, I mean, they had one season without tournaments, and it just felt awkward.
What series was that?
It was the one where
it was the season of GX, wasn't it?
No, GX was school based, and it was also tournament based. Because like, if you wanted to,
but
if you wanted to progress into the other like dorms, you had to do a tournament.
Yeah.
Okay, this is working out great.
But yeah, so like GX is a school anime. Fucking My Hero Academia is a school anime.
5Ds is a tournament-based one.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually heavily tournament-based.
Is it Zexal? Is that the one that's not about tournaments?
Nope, that one's tournament-based.
That one, the characters of that, because I was playing. So I spent most of my time off playing the Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist game that my friend he had played through like most of the game, and you could see every character has like an avatar, you know. And so on major story points, if people are transforming, you see them like their wild transformation. Have you seen the main character of Zexal?
I have. His name is like not Yusei. It's
But you see
Yuma. It's Yuma.
But you see his hair, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. So it gets wilder. Hold on. Let me pull up a photo and I'll make sure that we edit in the video.
Austin, look at me. I've made life decisions today.
Well, we all make interesting decisions. This is the main character's final form in Zexal.
Oh yeah. He gets like art. He becomes like a monster.
Yeah. He's just so ridiculous.
Send me that picture by the way, so I can edit it in.
Okay, but also I think you've heard the story with Dre and Will, and when they turn on an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, and the villain of Zexal, before he was revealed to be the villain, his name was. And I need everyone to take a firm hold of your seat because you might just fly out into the stratosphere.
Wait. I'm holding my coffee. What? Austin, the name.
His name is Ray Shadows. And I want you to know, I just don't know how they couldn't think he was the bad guy.
Ray Shadows. I like to think back to Kingdom Hearts when Xehanort was first shown in Birth by Sleep.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, that's a respected master right there. We both have to show great respect.
And
he's clearly like pointy ears, yellow eyes,
like evil skin, smile.
Like goatee. Like he was like a fucking stereotype for a villain. Austin, I think I have to fight them.
Well, I mean, you kind of put yourself into like a rock and a hard place. But yeah, man, my favorite thing was hearing Dre be like, how could Ray Shadows been a bad guy? It's like saying, how could Ray Narvaez Jr. not be a bad guy? I mean, Ray's clearly an evil name.
Well, yeah, because he's brown.
Does that need to be censored?
No. Well, first off, I didn't say anything remotely racist. That is a joke that Ray himself would make.
Okay, that's true. That is true.
If you're telling me right now Ray didn't make even more racist comments about his heritage...
Yeah, that's true.
Ah!
And I mean, if you think about it, his username throughout everything...
The Brown Man!
The Brown Man. You know my favorite things is in a Family Feud whenever it's it's...
Good answer, good answer.
Well, there's that one, but also it's the Brown Man family. Still one of my favorite things. Mike, you might want to look to the skies. You have some company.
No, don't tell me.
You got the Glen Hawks.
Austin, I'm running.
That's fair. But one of my favorite lines is Ray going. It's when Gavin freaks out and makes
a mount. Oh my God, I need. Oh no, not the water.
Oh, the horses. Well, they're already freaking out. This would have been a good time to get a horse if you could.
Is that one freaking out?
Oh, that's a Sawtooth. Or no, that's a Ravager.
I can continue. I could take control of a Ravager, right? They're the same
No,
thing.
no, Ravagers are step up. You can't control them yet.
Well then I
All right, well, hold on,
I
hold on,
only
wait.
have
It's
one
the end
choice.
of the episode.
Their skin.
Okay, we'll end it right here. But Austin, you know what I'm going for.
Yep. All right. Come back next time.